Yeah, you're not with your crazy sister. So this is Cicha, who I've done a couple of videos with, trying to get her and her sister adopted. She is a very soft, sweet little personality. Her sister's a little wild child. Yeah, but not you, huh? No, not my little girl Cicha, huh? Yeah, just a snuggle bunny. So yeah, so I had 2 successful days off. I had Sunday and Monday off, and I figured out my trick, which is deleting Messenger off my phone. What are you doing? I know, honey. I know, it's okay. And I realized that's the only way to successfully do it. Is to delete Messenger, because that way I can't get calls. Otherwise, even if you do not disturb and stuff, somehow you still get calls. What do you think? What do you think, Stinky? Huh? What do you think? Oh, yeah, my little girl. So yeah, and that's the thing to fellow rescuers out there. It's helped me, just like in the last 2 weeks, of actually not doing the 7-day in a row. And then even when you do take a day off, it's never really a day off in rescue. But yeah, doing it the way that I did it last week was good, and this week was way better, because I mean I literally only did stuff that was around here because I live at the rescue. Otherwise I wouldn't have. Yes, I know, you're such a delicate little flower, huh? Yeah, she's such a delicate little flower. Yes, she is. Yes, you are. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I know. So, try and figure out a way to take time off. And like I say, for me, deleting Messenger was the only way to make it happen. Because I still, if it's an emergency, somebody could get a hold of somebody to text me. And it's having boundaries too. You know, because I did have somebody that that messaged me on Sunday, and it's like, hey, don't forget, we got to talk about this. And I corrected the person, and I'm not mad at them, but I just said, hey, you know what, if it's my day off, you know, it's my day off. I don't want to talk about it. Because like what happens is I go down the rabbit hole. You know, if somebody's like, hey, don't forget, we got to get those kennels. Then I'm like, okay, we got to get the kennels, and we need the kennels to be able to move dogs. And to be able to move dogs, I've got to do more videos, and I've got to go out and socialize with them more, and I have to do this, and it's like, it starts a rabbit hole that you start going down. And the only way to not go down the rabbit hole is to not let it start, and to set boundaries and say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry. I mean, there was a situation over the weekend that there was a animal that had complications with delivering puppies, and it ended up dying. And it's something that I could have helped. You know, there's a really good chance I've done it before that I could have helped. And I feel really bad for the family that went through that. But, you know, I had to take some time. And when you do that, you know, bad stuff's going to happen. The thing is, bad stuff's always going to happen. And if you burn out or have a heart attack or a stroke or whatever, then you're going to get more in the long run that don't make it, you know. So, yeah, you know, if you're doing rescue, get a second phone, get a cheap Walmart burner phone, and give that number to 4 people, and that's it. And with instructions of, hey, you know, don't call unless the house is on fire or something. And it helps a lot. I've already noticed a difference. I was kind of starting to lose my shit, to be honest. I was all over the place. I was cranky. I just couldn't focus on anything. And, you know, having ADHD doesn't help with doing this stuff. But I feel a lot better today. Today was busy. You know, dealt with one herd animal, and with doing stuff around here and getting some different things done. And, you know, I've been working since this morning. And as soon as I'm done with the video, I'm going to go eat and be done for the night. But it was a huge help. It really was. So, but one thing, if you're out east, okay, we're going east, you've got until tomorrow. So get an application in for Cicha. Huh? Yeah. She is so sweet. She is so cute. She's not super crazy. She's got beautiful eyes. She's got a beautiful face. I think she's mostly shepherd. Her paws aren't huge, so I don't think she's going to get super big. But she's got, sorry, my alarm was going off. Really nice personality. Huh. Yes, you do. Is that your toy? Is that your toy? Yeah, that's your toy. I know. I know that's your toy. Yes, you just want some kisses, huh? Yeah, is that what you want? Yeah. She just wants a little hug time. Yeah. I know. I know, baby girl. I think she's going to be small, too. I think she's going to be under 30 pounds. So if you got some kind of weird homeowners thing, I think she's going to be 30 pounds or under. I really do. And if she's like 32 pounds, then you can have like a really cool YouTube TikTok video of some ass clown being like, your dog's 32 pounds. It stepped on the hidden scale that I put in your grass and your fence is 2 inches too tall. You can make a video with one of those people, you know? And if you are that person, I'm sorry, but the homeowners association stuff, I get, you know, follow the rules, but sometimes it gets extreme. So I'm not trying to alienate homeowner association Nazis or people, sorry. Maybe I've just watched too many YouTube videos. But, so yeah, so tomorrow I'm taking a bunch for health certificates. So this is your last chance. If you live in North Dakota, or not in North Dakota, but if you live in Minnesota or Chicago or Ohio or Pennsylvania or Connecticut or New Hampshire or New York or any of those ways out there, this is your last opportunity to make Cicha be a part of your family. And you can give her a different name too. You don't have to keep it with Cicha. Huh. Maybe you hate that name. Yeah, maybe you hate that name. Maybe they hate that name too, and they can fix it by adopting you. Yeah. Oh, and then somebody asked about the game show, which I guess I can talk about it now, because I guess we didn't get picked. They said they were going to call in May or June, and it was that show on NBC, The Wall. We made it past the first round, made it past the second round, and then made it to like the final round and submitted our stuff and everything. And I really thought we were going to get in. You know, because like I was like watched some of the episodes, and then like there was these two ladies that made balloon animals, and I was like, all right, well, Wanda and I pretty much gave up. I gave up everything, and then Wanda gave up everything, and we live and do this. I'm like, this is a pretty good, compelling story. But apparently, balloon animals are better of stories, you know. So, and the other thing too is it could be Wanda's fault. I love you, honey, but she did dye my deep beard and make it look pink blonde, so maybe they thought that I was like some kind of fake whatever because I had a dyed blonde beard. Maybe this was all a sham. It was all a sham. You're not real. You're not real. No, you're an android puppy. An android puppy. You're not even a real puppy. No, no, you're not. You're an android puppy. Yeah, you're a fake one. You're a little robot. Yes. So yeah, they said they were going to call by May or June. Nobody called. So I was actually a little bummed out. Actually, I shouldn't say a little bummed out. I was really bummed out just because I kind of gave up like retirement to do this. And but at the same time, obviously I'm not a good financial planner, because if your fallback plan is a game show, you really didn't make a lot of good choices. But I'm happy with the choice that I made. I'm glad that I'm doing this. I'm glad that we've met and been able to connect with all of you in some way, and maybe make your day a little brighter somewhere along the line. And you know, it's always cool when we do the road trips and meet people and they say, I've been watching you since the coronavirus. And I remember talking to Scott that night and being like, dude, we should do a video of this just to give people something different to think about. And he was like, okay. So we did. And that was kind of where the nightly video thing started. Yes. Yes, it did. Oh, now we're gonna get rambunctious. Yeah, you're trying to show me you're not a robot? You're trying to show me you're not a robot, huh? Huh? So yeah, you know, it's been a cool journey, and you know, at some point we'll get the building built, and at some point I'll retire in some fashion. Not really. I'll work. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep working until I'm old. Yeah. But we do get donations from Chewy of damaged food, so I could be the crazy old guy eating cat food, and then Wanda can have the extra money. Yeah, Wanda can have my Social Security money for steaks, and I like cat food. Yeah. I'll probably have dementia by then, so it won't matter. She can tell me that it's tuna casserole. So Wanda, if you're watching, if I get dementia and I get bad off, or if I just get old because my memory starts slipping, which it's already doing, I forgive you for giving me cat food and telling me it's tuna casserole. Because I didn't get on the game show and secure our financial future and the completion of the building. But that's okay. It's NBC's loss. I'm sorry, The Wall. It was actually kind of a cool show. But that's why we couldn't say anything. It was supposed to be kept quiet. But you know what? And at the same time, if they pick somebody more deserving, then good for that person. And I hope they go on, and I hope they win a bunch of money, and I hope that it helps them and helps their life. And whoever they did pick, I wish them nothing but the best. Unless it's another balloon animal person. If it's another balloon animal person, then you know what? No. And nothing against the balloon people. I know you were like giving balloons to people with problems and stuff like that, but they had a mansion where they made the balloon stuff. You know? There was like literally like this fancy mansion, and they like sat around and had balloon stuff. I think the whole ghetto living room of, and when I say ghetto, I'm relating it to the Jewish ghetto back in Nazi Germany days, to where things were poor and you didn't have a lot to work with. That's what I'm relating your living room to. Is that it's a little teeny tiny living room, but it's a living room, which is great. But their like living room was like the entire size of our house, and they made balloon animals. But I'm not going to get fixated on that. Balloon people, you rock. Good for you guys. I can't remember if they won or not. We watched a bunch. My cousin and I came up, and she flew up, and we watched a whole bunch of shows to try and get tips and pointers, but apparently that didn't work. So yeah, if you want to get on a game show, don't listen to me. I do not have any good advice for you. Huh. But what I do have good advice on is Cicha here, who's been calmly sitting in my lap and is not super pushy and just wants a little bit of love and hugs. Huh. Is up for adoption, and we've got to go get health certificates tomorrow. So this is your last chance. Louise is gonna, she said she's gonna stay up until midnight. So we've got until midnight to get Cicha adopted. So here, I'm gonna put you up by the camera. You gotta look cute. So you've got until midnight to adopt this little angel. Look at how cute she is. Wave hi. Wave hi. Yeah. Say, please adopt me. Please adopt me. My name's Cicha, and I'm not going to be that big. I'm not going to piss the homeowners association off. Balloon people, adopt her. You won like a bunch of money, so adopt them. See everybody.